I am not a financial advisor. These videos are all meant for educational purposes only. All Complete Trader Academy videos are my personal opinion and perspective. Trading carries a high level of risk, and all results are your own responsibility. Please always demo first. Hey everybody, welcome back to CT Review. Today is August 22nd, Friday, 2025. Hope you had a good day today. So, we talked about either coming down or buying up. And I had that entry fucking right here, dude. And then they did a double bottom. Really ugly price action, but the gift was we had no bodies closing down here, especially like on the 4 hour and higher, right? You see that. So the thing is gonna come through or not, bro. And this is not hindsight. Been saying it before it was happening. Hey, we're gonna be looking to buy for the next 10 days, right? Wanted to see it come pull back and push up originally. So and then I switched my bias for a short term to see if it was going to go through because it's logically the 15-year, but it ended up panning out like the 5-year. And it is what it is. You don't have to worry about it. Who cares? It moves every day. You didn't miss nothing. I mean, and the way they presented it was fucking bogus for this push right here, right? But the writing on the wall, we come right down to the 25% bottom of that daily imbalance. This is gonna be a beautiful video. What is that? God damn it. July 17. So you can see it. We rated, and I took the sell here yesterday, and it panned out. They came back up to get me. All right, came down, and it did not break through. If it's gonna buy, it's gonna buy from below it. It's gonna buy from above it in general, right? We were sitting almost at a 2.5 right there, hitting the 2, but really algorithmically you could see that. Look at the body sitting right there. This is what London already did, right? And here's the gift. They push up here, okay? You can call it a shift of structure, but it doesn't mean it is. But when you got an imbalance like that right here, look at this 4 a.m. You have that plus this perfect level before 9:30 happens. Look, this is a dump and pump, man. 9:30 shoots it. It takes out the opening range gap. Goes right to that high. They're the same level. Ticks it, all right, and then it's a buy, sell, buy. So dump, pump, and then the pump is a buy, sell, buy. I talk about this all the time. And it dealing with the historical data, look how they did it all in one day, right? So in a delay, usually it would be buying at, the 20th, 21st, but you're going to get this. You got fucking, just to show you this is obviously a scam. You see this candle, this 10 o'clock candle. I mean, Powell's talking at 10 o'clock. How the fuck at 10 o'clock does it come up to here and no one even knows what the hell he said? I mean, come on, man. Let's be real. But algorithmically, this is an exchange of hands. You can see it. This video is too good not to do it, so I had to do it. But pretty simply, look at this, man. Look at this, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'll zoom in for you. Look at that. Dump the pump. You get the high to higher low, and look at the first imbalance right there. It's really small, and you got this down candle, and look at the 70. Look at by a tick, all right there, and it comes right and buys, sitting on the 25%, gone, right? And we knew that was gonna happen, But the thing is that listen, you don't have to be a part of this. You have direction. You understood where it was gonna go. You can be a participant when the higher low forms. Or from selling from after some drives up. Look how we come right to this gap. I'm not using this daily. I can, but it's just overkill. I don't need to show you to you, but I'm going to do it like this. So that's that daily imbalance over here, and then that gap. But look at the gap though. Like we come up, right? And we get 3 buys, right? Just look at this carefully. Buy up 1, retrace. Buy up 2, retrace. Buy up 3. Okay, 3 drives. Retraces back. This down candle as a bear flag or a birdie day is not going to get broken in general speaking, right? But algorithmically, you can see when we come to the gap, 50% right there. Boom. Retrace back, almost 50%. Okay, we come back. Now we're in the top 25%. We're also sitting on top of that bearish imbalance where they're nested together, the top and the 25%. Very simply oversold, and they already told you the story here. Beautiful. Okay. But, this is the thing about trusting your bias. Like, if I was to have been holding from this buy right here, which I told myself, and I was like, bro, just leave it alone and do it. And look, it didn't take me out. But with this 4-hour candle and the structure, it was like, okay, 15-year data deep. But, and to be honest, the 5-year isn't this deep. Right. So that it was a little conflicting, but how am I knowing? How am I telling you that we're looking for buys, right? Days before. Well, the seasonality, they combine all these 30 years plus, and if you add it together, it's the same flow as an algorithm, with its agenda every fucking month. So that's why I'm telling you about retracing back down here and then buying back up, right? And they did it all with this. They locked the price. We'll see what they do. As far as coming back, if you look at the 4-hour, like that right there is unfair. Like you busted through this so as far as mitigation goes, we would expect the price to come back down at least to that high. Now, the previous day's high, which is relative to, which you can see it on the 15-minute, we blow through that too. So, for me, this is a breakout area here. This is a breakout area here, and then also up here, which would be this guy right here. See this? See how we bust right through and we don't even mitigate it, right? So if that's the case, we got a bull flag. And then when you have a classic buy day like this, the price is going to stay up in general speaking, right? So look at this. You get to buy 1, buy 2, buy 3. Done. Retraces back. So that was all buy 1. Watch this. Retraces back. Buy 2. Pushes up. Retraces. Buy 3. Buy 3 is going to either keep going or it's going to not. Right? And that's as simple as that. So I understand this price action very well. But this right here was just so sick. Look how beautiful that was, dude. Look at this right here. So when it's popping up like this and retracing, you expect, in a buy, sell, buy, you expect a retrace. And that's a simple higher low. And that's as simple as that. This low had to have taken this low out, right? At the least for it to continue. But at the same speaking, you got your little phantom trend line here with liquidity. Sure enough, they want retail involved because they've already fucked everybody here. And it's just busting above and it's bouncing. But I'm giving you specific exact levels, to what the story was today, man. And hey, listen, again, did I go against my, I always say in the videos, trust your fucking analysis. And sure enough, here's more example of I should have just held it. But that's okay. It didn't matter because guess what? I can be a part of this. I can be a part of this. And I can be a part of this. But at the end of this, you don't want to be involved anymore. I'm not overstaying my welcome and let them fucking do what they got to do. We're back to bullish. It's very simple. That retracement's over. Dollar was sinking. That's also telling you. That wasn't really necessary. Dow, I said that Dow was bullish. It was going to push through. Thought they might come lower, but they did not. It's a higher low right there. And that's as simple as that. Obviously, they did it in Asia and London, which is part of their scheme. And then there's Dow Jones straight up, right? Look at, you can see the birdie. You can see the protection of this down candle. See, or wick if you want to call it, but this down candle here, once we come above, we stay kind of there. And this is just common price action. Look at also S&P pushing up. Knew this was going to be on some moving average. This is probably the daily or maybe the 20-day or the 50-day. Probably not probably the 20-day. Maybe the 50-day. But in general, it's just common price action, man. It is what it is, and they do this because they know. they know. And you probably wouldn't have got filled if you tried to push buy right here anyway. So, but then when 10 o'clock comes, and you're holding a position from underneath it, it's just not safe. It's not worth it. And that's why I was trying to catch this bitch from the bottom. But hey, oh well, who cares? It's all good. Plenty of moves and exactly what we thought. What we were hoping for, and push out to this breakout area right here. All right. And then stopping, and now we're fucking around, right? Let me see. Is there anything I'm missing? I mean, there's a lot I could say in this video, but I wanted to make sure I did it. If you just saw all those levels, they're fire. I mean, they're not coincidence. And then this was the example of me wanting to push up, retrace back, and then buy back up. And here that is. This is on the 20th. This video is on the 20th, right? So clear that I understand that if it doesn't go any lower, it's going to go higher. But is there a possibility of coming lower? Yeah, dude, you know what I'm saying? You have the structure here. It's pretty, not that it's shallow, but being this deep is very suspect. So it doesn't matter. We continue. Your outcome, you didn't have to, your expectation of whatever you thought was going to happen, it doesn't matter. All of it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in the entry right here. Okay? It doesn't matter. Fucking whatever, bro. We understand how to trade in price action. That 101.5, it stayed inside there. And that was it, man. This daily imbalance held. This was what was key. I was saying yesterday that you'd want to see it come underneath and then come down, structure down from this quad levels. It did not do that. It stopped and it bounced and it became a balanced price range. Look at that engulfing pattern. This is simple price action. Look at it bouncing right on top and then it takes off. Comes right back to a breakout area because the person, he doesn't know if it's still selling yet until right about there, right? And that's why they try to come and grab them. And that's it. There's no... The 4 hour was oversold, I mentioned. It was going to be pushing up. It sure did pan out. You know what I mean? Trust your analysis. Always trust. I don't care what anyone else's opinion is telling me it's going to sell, keep selling. I know it can fucking possibly sell. But guess what? I don't think it's going to sell. Why? Because the fucking data tells me that the fucking starting on the 20th, we're going to be looking for buys. And preferably the 21st because of the fact that you're going to see a pullback. Right, and in this case, it was the 22nd, and I said it'd be maybe a little delayed, and sure enough, if it was really delayed, it would have came lower, but it was pretty spot on, right on time, and that's why I'm saying it. So you know, you can't make this up if you're following these fucking videos. So, anyways, really beautiful, except for the being bogus part of you being not able to catch this. Other than that, dude, what else can I say? I don't think this video should be short. Oh, you also had, by the way, you had a gap down, and then with Nvidia, I was talking about this just being a retracement, grabbing that guy, and then with this gap down, they decided to push right through, right? So, and if you're gonna ask me where do we go from here, I mean, dude, I don't need to tell you. I've already drawn it. You know what I'm saying? So, what's it called? And then that projection ended up panning out. But possibly. So I'm gonna put that back on this here. And be honest with you, I mean, it's ugly, but look, notice the bodies and look at the daily, especially, right? Look at the body. So that's to show you the strength in this, right? That's to show you the strength. So, I'm just gonna do this right here, and making good decisions. Whoa. Hold on one second. So, we're just gonna leave that there. So, birdieing up, what do we expect moving forward? Basically a straight push up. Now, when I said 10 days, it's actually really 8 days because in the last part of the month, it can retrace, right? But whatever, it still makes a new high on like the first. So, you know, I already drew it. I don't even know why I'm drawing this right now, but depending on if they want to, oh shit, what did I do there? So depending on, generally speaking, this will speaker up a little bit more. Maybe come back down. We push up. We push up into here. We get a pullback, and then we reach up for September. September is done, and then oh fuck. And then well, the 5 year is going to come down dramatically. So the 5 year is going to, do that, and it's going to come more. All right, that's the 5 year. Okay. If it's the 15 and the 30 year, then when we get here, we pretty much wait. Yeah. Hold on. We pretty much we do this shit here. Um yeah, man. Oh my god. So coming in here, and then let's just say this is the end of September, whatever fucking thing it is. And then the 5 year kind of looks more like this, where it just starts to go up easily. And then the 15 year is very similar, but it's something like this. It's very similar. So that's it. There's nothing else I could say. Nothing else as far as where we're moving forward. And that's it, man. There's no, I fucking knew it, baby. I fucking knew it. Oh, wow. Just trust your analysis, baby. Who cares what anyone else says? All right? Because they're probably not even profitable anyway. So it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who you're listening to. Just in general speaking, if you're familiar with seasonality, and that's generally my secret weapon. But and then look at the weekly. Didn't want to see any close here if it was bullish, and sure enough, it did not. It came in the lower quadrant of that candle, the top 25, the bottom 25% of that weekly. Also, this candle here, it's a breakout area, coming back, pushing through. So, but that daily imbalance, that shit reclaimed, and it held, and beautifully, man. I feel like I'm missing something, but this right here is just so serious. So serious. Oh my god. Body sitting right there in that little gap right there. Swept the opening day gap, didn't hit the midnight level, but nothing on the chart. That breakout candle right there with that imbalance is all you need. The dump, and then the buy sell buy pump, right? And that's it. I just had to make this video. So yeah. What else? What else? Is there anything I'm missing? Fucking super easy. Oh my goodness. Like, just beautiful. What else? There's nothing else to say. Look at the 4 hour. Yeah, look at the way there's not one body there. Beautiful. And then the structure down, lower high, lower low, lower high, doesn't take that out. Boom, that becomes a higher high. Okay, boom, pushes up again. That's another higher high. You got flow and structure there, and it is what it is. Scamming. Right? Look at that's a super scam move. No wick on there either. That's crazy as hell. I don't think I'm missing anything. So what am I missing? Yeah, but as far as the mitigation goes, that would make sense. This level coming back down, or even to the previous days, unless they keep that in imbalance, and you know what, they'll probably do that. They'll probably keep this as another daily imbalance, right? So this candle that we're today is going to be an imbalance, and then it'll stay empty because of the fact that they want, well, when you have strength, just like over here, when you had this imbalance here and it stayed empty, this is a breakaway imbalance, meaning that it's going to stay empty, and then they're going to, because they're going for liquidity. So in this case, well, however it closes and then we open, let's just say we dip in however much, let's just say this much, and then we do this same fucking leg, kind of like how we did here, and and then with this daily wick that gets created, which is we're talking about Monday, I don't think it'll seal it. If it seals it, it can. So, which obviously would be all the way down to previous day's high, which is right there. But you'll see this wick get created for the next day, and it'd be another bullish candle, stays up, and then this is probably going to stay empty. All right. You guys take care. Have a good weekend, and God bless.